What if the call that shattered your life didn't come from the enemy, but from home? I was on recon outside Kandahar, dust, heat, static in my ear. Then a voice cut through, calm and cold. Your daughter's here. You don't want to know what your wife's boyfriend did last night. It's bad. The line went dead. Then came one more line, quiet, detached. My shift ends in 5. He's all yours. That was it. No rank, no protocol, just truth, dropped like a grenade. I packed my gear and caught the first flight home. The silence on that plane pressed against my skull like altitude. Every minute felt borrowed from a life I hadn't agreed to live yet. When I landed, the air smelled of wet asphalt and oil. Same house, same street, but I felt it before I even stepped inside. The door hinges groaned when I touched them, like they'd been opened by the wrong hands too many times. Houses remember. This one remembered all the wrong things. My daughter saw me first, barefoot, holding a small pink blanket. She ran, wrapped herself around my leg, silent. Behind her, my wife appeared, smeared makeup, crossed arms, empty stare. Inside looked like grief had moved in and never left. Beer cans, torn dress, blood on the coffee table. Not mine. I told my daughter to pack a bag. The word cut my throat going out. That night, I didn't sleep. I searched every phone and drive. They weren't careful. He was worse. Photos, messages, a video dated 2 nights ago, my daughter in the corner, crying. I stopped it there. My hands shook. I sent everything to a friend at the agency quietly. No police. Next morning, I took my girl for ice cream. She kept staring at her cone like it belonged to someone else. I asked what happened. She hesitated, then whispered, "He said if I told, he'd make Mommy hate me." I nodded, buried the rage. When we got home, my wife tried to kiss me. I said I needed rest. That night, I installed another camera in the living room. Hours later, I saw her whisper into the phone, "He's back, but he doesn't know anything. Not yet." 3 days later, the report arrived. The blood wasn't my daughter's, it was his. He tried to make her lie. When she refused, he turned violent. My wife helped clean it up. I read the report twice, like a headstone, slow, certain. Truth doesn't negotiate, it just arrives and takes your chair. I printed it and slipped it into a folder marked tax receipts. That night, we sat at dinner. She laughed, poured wine, talked about vacation plans. I slid the folder to her. She opened it. Her smile broke, color drained from her face. "Please, please don't," she whispered. Tears, the first real ones in months. But the truth had already crushed her. I didn't call the police, not yet. That night, I left a copy of the folder on his doorstep. An hour later, voicemail. "Please, don't do this. I'll leave. I'll disappear." I deleted it before it ended. Next day, I filed for emergency custody and attached the evidence. Didn't tell my wife. She found out in court. She called me heartless. The judge asked one question. "Did you know?" She didn't answer. She didn't have to. Now it's just me and my daughter. She laughs again, sleeps through the night. I still check the locks twice. Sometimes I see headlines about him, local man charged, mother unaware. I don't open them, I already know. When my ex writes letters, I burn them one by one until the paper folds into ash. Some stories don't deserve answers. Some people don't earn redemption. I used to think closure was a door you could slam. It isn't. It's a lock you check at 2 a.m., then again at 2:07, and somehow sleep finds you anyway. The last thing I told her before leaving the courtroom was simple. Your shift's over. Now the quiet that once haunted me keeps us safe.